How to make an animated GIF or GIF using Photopea. So I have in Photopea a layered document that has the bird's wings in different positions. The birds are all lined up with each other, and each layer has the wing in different positions. I make all the layers visible, and it's going to look like the bird is flapping its wings if I do this correctly. So I'm going to go to each layer, and I'm going to rename it by double-clicking on the name of the layer. And at the beginning of the name of the layer, I'm going to put underscore lowercase a and then another underscore. So I'm keeping the name of the layer the same, but it's going to have underscore a underscore and then the same name that it had before. And I'm going to go and change each layer to say that. I'm just going to go layer by layer by layer, double clicking on the name and renaming it. Photopea knows that when you export a file as a GIF or GIF, that anything with an underscore, an A, and an underscore before it will flash on the screen once, and then the next layer will flash on the screen, and the next layer, and the next layer, and so forth, to create the illusion of movement. It understands that that symbol means that it's part of an animation. So I'm going to do File, Export as GIF, and you can set the speed. So as you can see, the wings are flapping much too fast. So I'm going to play around with the speed, and I'm going to export it a few times, playing around with different speeds to see which one works best. So once I'm done, I hit save, and I will have a very short repeating animation. I'm going to do that 3 different times, 3 different speeds. So that's the first one. It's way too fast. So I'm going to change the speed on the second one, make it a little slower, and the third one, make it a little slower, see which one works best. And then I'm going to take my brand new animated GIF and I'm going to put it into Google Classroom. So that is how you make a very short animated GIF or GIF for web using Photopea. It's extremely simple. You just have to make sure that all the layers are lined up and that the pictures create the illusion of movement. In order to do that, I scanned a picture of the wings and I scanned a picture of the bird, and then I created several versions of the same bird with the wings in different positions. That's all outlined in a previous video. And then once I created the images and colored them, which I also explained in a previous video, I had all the assets that I needed to create an animation. If you wanted to get even more interesting, you could put some sort of a background in that would look really nice. So each layer could have a pretty background of a garden or a flower or something in it along with a bird. So that's basically it. And let me just, after I export it, let me just show you the final animation that I chose. In this case, there's only 3 different pictures: the wings down, the wings in the middle, and the wings up. So when you submit your work into Google Classroom, I would like 3 PNGs showing your character in 3 different positions at least. That's the minimum. And I would also like your animated GIF or GIF in Google Classroom.